with the removal of the pipelines, which is all part of closure. So that's why the last remaining 4,000 gallons of residual fuel will be led by this new Navy Closure Task Force that Admiral Barnett will be leading here when we turn over.
So that is some of the big news that came out today about this transition. So maybe the question is, why the need for maybe this transition? You have obviously overseen everything up until this point, so far finding success. But what was the decision made to kind of create this new task force and kind of changing the command structure of who would oversee this?
Right. That's a fair question. And you have to remember that the Red Hill facility is a Navy facility. Now, I know I'm a naval officer, but I'm serving in a joint billet here. And when the Secretary of Defense made the decision in March of 2022 to defuel and close the facility, because of the complexity that I highlighted at your first question, that he thought it would be more appropriate to put the mission in the operational chain of command. So under U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, and at the time, I was the Director of Operations. So I was selected to lead this team. It was expeditionary in nature. We brought in all services, so Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. We have government civilians, contractors, and the whole purpose was to remove the immediate threat, that which impacted potentially the community, our military families, and the environment. But all along, this closure and environmental remediation, this is going to be a long-term effort. So that's why it'll go back to the Navy, and it'll be a Navy task force. But what's unique and what's different is that, like the JTF, and for me, for singular focus of defueling, this closure task force will be singularly focused on closure to ensure a continuity of mission with respect to safety and with security, and importantly, and equally so, engagement with the community.
Okay, I want to go